Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Spyros of One and today I'm gonna talk about teammate battles. I'm gonna tackle it separately and I will say my opinion on who I think will beat the other one. Let's freaking go. So I'm gonna talk about Haas first, and I think that between the two drivers, it doesn't matter who will come out on top because they have more important problems to solve. But I think that Hulkenberg will beat Magnussen because he's a consistent one, and I think his consistency will help him gather a few more points over the season, even though, race pace is not a strong card for Haas, but he'll manage to score a few points here and there, as bad as they may be. He'll do it. And I think that Magnussen's aggressiveness has not been very helpful in the past, although it has helped him to pull off some very interesting performances. It has also led to a few crashes, and that might be the case this year too. So yeah, Hulkenberg beats Magnussen. Okay, moving on to Alpine, we got Ocon and Gasly. Again, another team that should worry about their own track performance overall rather than which driver will come out on top. But I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a close one. They're pretty equally performance drivers, and I guess I'm gonna go with Gasly. I don't know, I just have a bit of a soft spot for him, so I'm gonna go with Gasly. Yeah, I think Gasly will beat Ocon, but it's gonna be close, and it doesn't really matter because I think their car is like bad, and we won't care who will come out on top anyways. So yeah. Then we got Zauber. Boris will beat Zhou. I mean, as relaxed as he might be, he will manage to beat Zhou. Well, Zhou does have 2 years of experience in Formula One right now, so I don't expect it to be easy for Valtteri to beat him. But I think that at the end of the season, we're gonna have Bottas on top of him, and yeah, let's see if they're gonna stay for the next season or when they're gonna be Audi. Then I'm gonna talk about Williams. We got Albon and Sargent, and I think that Alex will beat Logan. It's a no-brainer. I think that the only reason they kept Logan was it was the easy thing to do because they have their ties with Mercedes. Mercedes has Kimi Antonelli in Formula 2. Everybody expects him to, if not win it, be among the drivers who will fight for the title. And that will be a good reason for Williams to drop Sargent at the end of the season, hire Kimi Antonelli if he doesn't go straight to Mercedes. And yeah, I think that Albon will easily beat Logan. Moving further, I'm gonna talk about Aston Martin. We got Alonso and Stroll once again. It's a no-brainer once again. Alonso will beat Stroll. I don't think I have to explain it. Alonso, two-time world champion, amazing driver on track, one of the best drivers in the entire Formula 1 history. And Stroll, decent driver, good for midfield, son of the owner of the team. After that, we got RB or Vicarb or Visa, Casap RB or whatever. We got Ricardo and Tsunoda. I'm gonna say, before I say who will beat who, that I think that we might have a change in the lineup mid-season. But if we don't, we're gonna have Ricardo and Tsunoda. And I think that Ricardo will beat Tsunoda. His experience will help. He feels a lot more comfortable in a car built by the Red Bull family. So yeah, I don't expect that Tsunoda will be nowhere near Daniel, but I still expect that Daniel will manage to beat him. After that, I'm gonna talk about McLaren. We got Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, and that's an interesting one because we've got Lando Norris, who is McLaren's wonder kid, and Oscar Piastri, who is just he is a wonder kid too. That's why McLaren signed him, and he is a lot more confident this season. He has 1 year under his belt. He knows how Formula One works a lot more than he did last year. So I really expect him to take the fight to Norris, and it's gonna be a close one. maybe at the end of the season we're still gonna have Norris, on top of Piastri. That's what I think. But it's not gonna be, easy, and I don't think that it's gonna be 100% the case. Like, I won't be surprised if Piastri ends up on top. Right up next, I'm gonna talk about Mercedes. We got Hamilton and Russell for one more year and final one. And I think that Hamilton will beat Russell once again. 2022 was just a small break from his good form. He's back. He's dominant over Russell, and he's gonna beat him, get a few podiums. Maybe, even if I'm a Ferrari fan, it's gonna be nice to see Lewis winning again with Mercedes one last time before he moves to Ferrari and win everything with this team. Next year is our year, 2025. Yeah, we're coming for you. So yeah, Hamilton will beat Russell. We got then Ferrari. Two great drivers, one better than the other, meaning Leclerc is better than Sainz. And, Leclerc will beat Sainz. It's a no-brainer for me. He is Ferrari's wonderkid. He might actually be favored a little bit more when it comes to upgrades. I don't know if he will be favored in terms of strategy, because I don't think that Ferrari is capable of executing a good strategy, so it doesn't matter if he will be favored that way. But I think they will hand him over the upgrades first if they have to choose between two drivers. And it makes sense, it's the driver that they have invested all these years, and it's the driver that he will be with the team for a lot more years in the future. So yeah, they will favor him, because he is the best. Last but not least, we got Red Bull, we got Verstappen and Perez again, and again, Verstappen will beat Perez. It's a no-brainer, once again, I've said that a lot. But Verstappen, it's his own team at this point. They build the car for him and him only. That's why Norris decided not to go to Red Bull. There was a few rumors that said that he might, but he resigned with McLaren, and he did right. Actually, it's Norris is the number one at McLaren, so it was the correct decision. But Verstappen will beat Perez, and if Ricciardo comes mid-season, he will beat him too, and he will beat, as I said, everyone else and win the title. So this is my opinion on which teammate will be the other one in 2024. F1 is back and I'm excited for it, and I hope we're gonna have an exciting season. See ya.